Hi there, welcome back. All right, we're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna try to. I have been curious about nib swapping, and I would love to put one of my gold nibs into a maker pen. I really love my maker pens, and so I thought I'd test it with this Walltown, but now I'm kind of a little nervous because can't see in there to see if the nib, I mean, they're basically the same size, so as long as it goes down in far enough, but I also have to test and see if the converter fits. So let's check that first before I start taking things apart. But I love this Walltown pen. It is the first one I believe I ever got. Nope. Oh no, it's not gonna work with that. Okay, so I wonder if the Sailor would fit. Let's test the Sailor. Because I also have a Sailor nib, so I may just have to rethink my decisions here. See this. Okay, that one will fit up in there. So that one should be no problem. So we'll just do the Sailor first, and then I'll have to do some experimenting with the platinum. This is all the platinum stuff. So I'll have to do some work and see what pen potentially that my platinum will go, that the converter will go inside of. Okay, so this is the little doohickey. What's it called? Okay, converter fits on it. Perfect. So now we just have to put the nib in here. Housing, that's what this is. So let's zoom in. So you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to pull the nib out of this, and we're going to put it into my Walltown. So this nib is smaller, so we'll have to see how I feel about that. I received this nib. I did a swap. I did a trade for this pen, and I may need, let me find my little rubber piece. We're gonna try it with this. This is like a piece of, it's grippy stuff that goes in your lining for your cabinets. So let's see if we can get this out without any issues. Easy peasy. All right, so we have our nib and our feed and the new housing. So is there a specific way that this goes in? Okay. Everything looks good and flush down in there. The only thing I'm worried about now is, nope, shouldn't have any issues on clearance. Okay, so let's take this nib out. The Yovo nibs just unscrew. So you just have your normal Yovo, and then you just put, I hope that is down in there all the way. I don't want to push too hard. Okay, and then you just screw in the new housing. Oh, that looks tiny. It looks so silly. And then we put our sailor converter. Make sure everything fits. Oh, wow, it fits perfect. Okay, we're in business. Now, what can I ink it up with? I already have like purple and I could do a red and switch the pen to my other Walltown pen. Let's see. What am I thinking? Yeah, plenty of clearance. And I guess really I could put it in any of my maker pens that the ooh, what about this one? Let's see if the sailor will fit in my Alpha Petite. Let's see if the sailor, actually while we've got this out, let's see if the platinum will fit in it too. No. So I think the platinum might be a problem. I don't know that I'm going to have a maker pen that's going to be wide enough, but maybe it would fit in something else that I have that's just Yovo compatible. Ooh, I could potentially put it in, maybe I have an idea. Okay, let's see if the sailor cartridge converter thing will fit in my Myers pen. Yep, perfect. Okay, let's do that pen instead of this one, just because I have other inks that I would potentially like to try. Not that I'm super matchy, but nice. Okay, let's make sure that it fits lengthwise. Perfect. There we go. It's a little bit of a smaller pen, just okay. Clearance looks good. Okay, now we're in business. Let's just put this one back together. I just want a different writing experience sometimes, you know? And I see a lot of people doing this, so why not? All right, that pen is back together. I doubt this one, but it might, because this one's a little wider body. Nope, it's not gonna go. Okay, I thought, well, no, it's not gonna go. We're not gonna force that. It goes in there, but I don't think it's gonna get up to this part where it needs to be. So that one's not gonna work. I don't know what these use. If they use, oh, I bet that little part, yeah, should have got two. Okay, I'll have to fiddle around with it. And if it doesn't work, then I may just pick up the part of this that goes into a, it doesn't have the little converter piece on the end of it. It's just open, so you can put it in an eyedropper, and that may be what I need to do with the platinum. But that one will just kind of, we'll work on that one later. Let's see how this other one works with the sailor nib. That is so cool. I'm like so amused by this. amused, amazed, a little bit of both. All right, so let's fill it with Marley, I think. I haven't tried that one out yet. I have a sample. I actually had the bottle, but I gave it away to a friend. And I guess I can just fill it from the... I'll just fill it how you're supposed to. I don't like filling pins this way just because it makes a mess, but it'll be okay. So yes, I had the bottle of Marley. It was not what I expected. I thought it was going to be a green ink, and it was not. It is purple, which I guess I could have left it in the purple pen, right? So it's okay. Let's do this. I just don't want it to stain. This pen is such a light color. I don't want it to stain. And I'm worried that it will. Okay. This is how we test things, right? This is how we make them work. Okay. So this is my Myers Pen Co. Alpha Petite in Ghost Green with a 14K Sailor medium fine nib. And it has Diamine, Marley. I don't like it on this paper, but sailor nibs are kind of, with me, I'm kind of not in love with them, but this one's supposed to be tuned, pre-tuned already. So let's write on it in my... What is today? The 18th. So this is Myers Pen Co. I don't know, it just feels super dry, but maybe that's because no, it's just tuned for a lower angle. Myers Pen Co. Alpha Petite with 14 karat sailor nib in medium fine. This is the Ghost Green with Diamine Marley. Okay. Seems like it's getting a little better, so it may just be that it was where I wiped the ink off of it and absorbed too much. So I think I'll just play around with it for a little while. Because it fits. That's awesome. And I do have a couple of sailor nibs that I can use. I didn't mess with the feed, did I? Nope, feed looks good. It's a little better. Yeah. I think it'll be fine. Definitely. Well, that's a win. That was nice. That was easy swap. Took like 2 minutes. Now I just have to find a pen that will fit. I need to find something with a... See, that just doesn't look that big that the converter will fit into. I wonder if one of my... I wonder if it would hold one of my SD, or my SD would hold it. Because that would be fun. Let's see. Nope. It is just very minor. Very minorly too small. Just slightly. Okay, so not an SD. Alright, so I have Franklin Christoph. Nope. I may have to like go back and ask in Discord what pens some of these people are using. Let's zoom out just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I have a Leonardo. That one's definitely not gonna work. And I have my Maverick. Nope. Well, I may just be out of luck on this platinum. Let me know if you've done this before and you've gotten a platinum to work in a maker pen and what pen that was with the converter. I'm curious. So I think that's gonna be it. I just wanted to kind of play around with this and see if I could get it to work, and I did. I'm super happy that I got the Sailor nib to work. I think that is going to be an excellent little addition that I can just swap out this nib and put it in some of my other pens, since I know that the converter of it works perfectly. So yeah, you have to let me know. Have you ever done this? Have you ever swapped out your gold nibs and put them in Yovo housings? I am very curious to know if you've done this and how it's worked. So just let me know down in the comments below, and that's gonna be it for this one. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.